USC just did something that no one's been talking about at all, at least for me on the East Coast. I haven't heard any of these rumors up until a few hours ago, and it seems like when there's smoke, there's fire, and USC just might have landed a coach that could bring the Trojans back to their glory days that they saw under Pete Carroll. And that comes with the hiring of Lincoln Riley. So let's talk about that. Now, this hiring is something that if someone told you they saw coming, they were probably lying to you, because up until now, there were no reports. Actually, up until about a few hours ago, there were no reports of Riley going to USC. And during his press conference last night, he wasn't lying. He told the press he wasn't going to be the next LSU head coach. But he did not say, I am staying at Oklahoma. And apparently, according to Yahoo Sports, he has informed his staff that he will be the next head coach at USC. Usually, I like to script videos out and get my thoughts all together there, but this news is so shocking, I just wanted to put a pure video out with many, including myself, thought Matt Campbell was going to be the next USC head coach. There are rumors of Eric Bieniemy of the Kansas City Chiefs, their offensive coordinator, becoming the next head coach, and there were talks of some other big candidates. But the first domino may have just fallen, and LSU might be in a tough situation right now. They missed out on Billy Napier, who was going to Florida, and now they missed out on Lincoln Riley, when many Tiger fans thought Lincoln Riley was leaving Oklahoma to go to LSU. On top of that, we just added another big blue blood into the coaching carousel, and I just think this is the beginning of what is going to be a crazy month, or crazy 2 weeks, I should say, as we lead up to the early national signing period. Now, could this be why Spencer Rattler didn't enter the transfer portal? Because he knew Riley might be leaving for Southern California? Caleb Williams is from Washington, D.C. Does this mean he might be transferring to USC to follow his head coach? Now, until the news breaks on that, I'm sorry to even bring up that rumor. Because as I talked about in my Riley to LSU video, I think it's just too much of an NCAA 14 Dynasty Mode storyline that your favorite content creator might write. But who's to say? There were rumors there were going to be some big names entering the transfer portal tomorrow, and many expected that to be the likes of Spencer Rattler along with a few other players, but instead, it might be Caleb Williams to follow his head coach. But I'm sorry to even talk about that until the news breaks on that. Let's just move on. USC's job opening is viewed by many as one of the best jobs in all of college football. Adam Rittenberg from ESPN recently wrote in an article, "No program on the West Coast comes close to matching the tradition of USC, which claims 11 national titles and 39 conference titles, and boasts 7 Heisman Trophy winners. USC is located in the middle of the fertile Los Angeles area recruiting scene and can pull top talent from around the region. The school has made overdue upgrades to facilities and, perhaps more importantly, its recruiting and support staff. Mike Bond has brought a level of competency and professionalism to the athletic director office. Pac-12 is incredibly vulnerable and seemingly waiting for USC to take control. USC shares the Los Angeles market with UCLA, which has underachieved for generations. Fans wanted Helton out for years and likely will be a bit more patient than normal with the successor to get the roster and culture right. USC gets a coach who has recruited at a high level, who has led Oklahoma to the college football playoffs, not with great results, but still he's gotten them to the playoffs. And with Oklahoma possibly leaving for the SEC, he said, maybe I don't want an SEC job. And kind of what some people are going to say ran away from the SEC. The USC job is a great job. It has the swag. It has the facilities are getting upgraded. It's got a great new recruiting department. And it has some fertile recruiting grounds. Some of the top talent every year comes from the Southern California area, and Riley has the possibility of making USC a powerhouse in the Pac-12 next year if he wanted, if he's able to change things around. It'll be interesting to see what happens to Oklahoma and their recruitment class as we are quickly approaching the early signing period, and I just think this whole thing is wild. I did not see Riley to USC happening. When I saw the reports starting to come out, I'm going to be honest, I kind of shook them off. I thought if Riley was leaving, it was probably going to be for LSU, but college football is crazy. And like I said in the USC video yesterday that I released, I didn't even mention Riley, might I add. I was wrong in that scenario. Until the dotted line signs somewhere, anything can happen. And I just think we are about to see a wild time period in the coaching carousel. and I am excited to see what happens next. I'll probably have a video coming out in the next day or so about who are possible Oklahoma candidates. If this Lincoln Riley news is true, and with all the reports coming out, you got to think this news has to be true. And hopefully I didn't jump the gun on this. I apologize if I did jump the gun. I just had to talk about this and release a video on this and share some of my thoughts. I'm sorry it wasn't as structured as most of my videos. I just really wanted to get this video out without writing a script. Guys, this is wild. I'm super excited to see what happens to college football. We're going to be in for an insane week or so. I don't think I'm going to be getting a lot of sleep between big names entering the transfer portal tomorrow and more coaching hires probably coming down the pipe. What's LSU going to do now? What's Oklahoma going to do? And are there going to be big names moving as well? We're in for an exciting time. But what do you think about Lincoln Riley to USC? Let me know in the comment section below. Sorry if this video was a little more fluff than anything else. I'm just at a loss of words. Literally the news broke 5 minutes ago as I'm sitting to record this video. Contract details have not been released yet, and Riley at Oklahoma ended up going 55-10, and many did not see Riley leaving Oklahoma. Like Bob Stoops turned down a lot of jobs in the past and never left Oklahoma. And they got a big name and a guy that could change the program around and bring USC back to national attention once again. Like I said, what do you think? Let me know in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out my other videos right here. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, remember to embrace the grind.